featured here today. If you go online to get yours, visit the Hockey League today here at the Conference Center. That's the reception 109. All of this get a degree with money for school, earn job skills, Prince MIGARD, that's MIGUARD, President Center at Genesee Fieldhouse. The Hoop Fest is an active basketball experience for fans of all ages. You get it free.
They've got a team-first mentality, and that led them to the state finals with a sizable win over Manton. And they make their way to East Lansing, looking to do something that hasn't been done since their dads rocked out the black and gold. Who will make history in the Class C finals? We welcome you inside here to Breslin. Dan Gutowski with former Eastern Michigan and Piston star Grant Long. Kristen Keith will join us in just a moment. Grant, let's talk about the excitement and drama. There's a lot of great high school players here in the state of Michigan that don't have a chance to play on this big stage today.
Dan, there's an interesting dynamic that goes on. It takes a lot of individual talent to play throughout the regular season, but it's well understood among players and coaches to win your final game of the season and a championship level, it takes a total team effort, and both of these teams have earned the right to be here today.
Great teams usually have great players. Malik Ellison for the Buccaneers, an undersized player with a huge game.
Hey, never underestimate this guy's heart. That's what you can't measure in Malik Ellison. This is the guy that gets it done on both sides of the ball. A complete extension of Coach Williams on the floor. He comes out and executes the game plan. Individually, this guy can go one-on-one. He's a one-man zone or press breaker, rather. You got to keep your eyes peeled for him, like I said, on both sides of the basketball.
The Chargers try to answer with some star power of their own. Not one, but two very good players in their starting five, Trenton Cole and Carson Muhlenberg.
Both of these quality players exemplify what team effort is all about and what sacrifice is all about. They lead this ball club. They're the reason why this ball club is here at the final game of the season. They are tremendous leaders. They can get it done. They can play on the offensive end. They sacrifice on defense. This is going to be a very interesting ball game this afternoon.
The Buccaneers think they're a team of destiny looking for that three-peat. They've got one more team left to beat. We'll see how it unplays. Our tip in the Class C finals when we come back.
We gonna shine. Let's get it poppin', baby, get on the line. Tell me you gonna win or go home. Go win or go home. Tell me you gonna win or go home. Go win or go home. Baby, we gonna win. When the calendar turns March, you got two options. You either win or you go home. And we're not leaving empty-handed. You're watching the 2017 MHSA Boys Basketball Finals, Boys Basketball Finals on Fox Sports Detroit. On Fox Sports Detroit. Fox Sports Detroit.
Let us show our honor, respect their efforts in our country. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Veterans.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for today's game between the Chargers of Grand Rapids Covenant Christian and the Bucks of
Flint Beecher High School. For the Chargers and forward, number 14, Nathan Binderhook. For the Bucks at forward, number 13, Idris Hartnett. For Covenant Christian at forward, 20, Trenton Poole. At center for Flint Beecher, 22, LeBron Blake. At forward for the Chargers, 24, Carson Unenberg. At guard for the Bucks, number 3, Jordan Rowland. For Covenant Christian, at guard, number 2, Tyler Kuminga. And for the Bucks at guard, number 10, Malik Ellison. At guard for the Chargers, number 12, Benji Piper. And for Flint Beecher at guard, 33, Jalen Terry. Head coach,
And now let's bring in the third member of our broadcast. We're joined now by Kristen Keith. Kristen?
Hey, Dan, thanks. Well, it's no surprise that Flint Beecher is back in the state finals. That's because they've won the last 2 straight. And today they are looking for their 5th in the last 6 years. And they're going to be led by Malik Ellison. He scored 28 in the semis. Meanwhile, Covenant Christian looking for their first state title since 1994. Player to keep an eye out on, Trent Holt. He scored 17. He's averaging 17 in the playoffs. And head coach Schimmel said that he is the reason, he is the difference maker for this team and why they've made it so far in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Grant, this is this atmosphere playing here at Breslin for these kids. I mean, they play in the semifinals. That's got its own sense of urgency and anxiety, but when you know that a win today gets you hardware, that just makes that atmosphere even more electric.
You really have to separate what's going on here. You got to get focused, but you also got to enjoy this moment because it's a lifetime memory that you're going to have. So you got to get excited, but you got to take that excitement as well.
So Flint Beecher in the white, and they will shoot, and they will get it to roll home. Malik Ellison, we're going to call his name a lot. And the Bucks get on the board with that triple.
Malik Ellison at 50%, around 30% three-point shooter. So nice to see him get off to a good start. We're going to see a lot of perimeter shots from this Beecher team.
Cole on the take, not a great shot. Bucks try to get up by a couple of baskets, and another knockdown from the other side as Jalen Terry, the freshman. How does a freshman get to be so good so early and play on this big stage? We'll be talking about his game a lot throughout. On the run and a foul inside with Carson Eulenberg. It's a non-shooting foul. And here's our head coaches, Mike Williams, his 13th year at Flint Beecher. Again, he's seen all the great teams that have come through. And he's hoping that they can come home with another trophy today. Little hook shot taken by Cole. That one scores, and a little bit of pressure right now off of Covenant Christian. Ellison, another three-point knockdown. Buccaneers showing a lot of patience and poise early in this basketball game.
Ellison's got 168 three-point attempts on the season, so you know he's going to get some shots up. You got to get to him early with the Covenant Christian.
Square up, three ball on the way, missed by Cole. Follow-up score, yes, for Muhlenberg.
That's where Covenant Christian will have a distinct advantage on the inside if they can clean up the glass with their size.
Buccaneers are dictating tempo right now in this first quarter. Ball stripped. Aggressive play. LeVon Blake couldn't hold it. Chargers will drop pass and a score for Muhlenberg.
One more time in the paint for Covenant Christian. That's where they want to attack. They've got the size to play above the rim.
And it looks like Grand Rapids Covenant Christian has no problem trying to trade baskets here with the Bucks. Little floater miss by Ellison.
You got two distinct styles here. Buccaneers want to get up and run with their fast pace, but Covenant Christian wants to take tempo, but they want to get their bigs involved.
Great transition pass by Benji Kuiper. And the head coach, Tyler Schimmel, for Covenant Christian. Only his third year, and as you can already tell in the first couple minutes of this game, this Buccaneers team, he says, is the best, most athletic team he's seen this year.
And not a surprise
to see that kind of athleticism very often, and it's rare.
Talking about the Buccaneers, they've got athleticism at all 5 positions as a starter, so each guy is able to get up and down in transition. If they rebound the ball, they can run with quickness.
Muhlenberg, the leading scorer for this Chargers team. And we're tied at 8, so a 6-0 run by Covenant Christian. A little mishandle there by Terry, but he finishes at the rim for the Bucks.
You gotta keep your eyes on Terry. It's not about how many points he'll score, but it's when he scores them. He always seems to impact the ball game.
Square up shoot, and off the rim miss by Kaminga. Chargers crash in the net, working the boards. Loose ball, pick up underneath. They're going to reset. And Tyler makes a good decision. There's a long triple miss.
But there you see the strength of Covenant Christian on the glass, getting second and third opportunities after one possession.
Ellison missed another triple. Made his first couple, now he's missed a couple. In transition, big time hard foul. And Carson hits the deck hard, but Muhlenberg gets right back up. He's going to the free throw line.
And as you can see, they're not afraid to get up and down and run with this Buccaneer team. When you have the opportunities, that's just like controlling tempo. You run when you have the opportunity.
The foul is on Levon Blake, who's a 4-year varsity player. And the free throw make by Muhlenberg. He's such a good athlete, plays with that length. And Mike Williams has to make the substitution. And Ernest Sanders comes in. Another freshman on a very good Flint Beecher team that's got a lot of youth, including the guy that's handling the ball right now, Jalen Terry. And he'll score it off the window and one.
I had a chance to talk to Mike Williams, the Beecher coach, and he had so many great things to say about this young man. Very heady, understands the game of basketball, and even at a young age, a very high IQ. More importantly, he respects the seniors on this ball club, and he looks to them for their leadership.
Misses the bonus. And Covenant Christian has slowed this game down a little bit. Now a foul on the ball. An easy one to call. That's Terry picking it up. A lot of good basketball players in that Terry family. Chargers trying to get this game tied up at 12. Oh, and a step out there with Tyler on the, he had his foot on that out of bounds line, so it's an easy turnover.
A lot of kids make that common mistake along that sideline area. The first step that they make is backward. Generally out of bounds.
Ellison, hard drive in traffic, and it's an offensive foul. Well, Ellison, you know, his season's been a little bit difficult because he thought a player at his high skill level was going to be getting some Division I offers. He didn't get one until about 2 weeks ago from your alma mater, Eastern Michigan. So the Eagles pluck him, and that's where he'll be playing basketball next year.
Doesn't matter when, as long as it happens. He's getting a full ride somewhere. He'll be able to play on Saturdays and Wednesdays.
Too strong by Minderhood, who missed it, and the Foul at the other end. Boy, Flint Beecher really attacking inside. Almost a steal there. Muhlenberg dishing inside.
I like the calmness that Covenant Christian is playing with. The Bucks are extending their pressure to full court, but making the right passes. Covenant Christian making it pay for them.
Buccaneers have been hard driving to the rim. There's an off-balance make. Not easy for Jordan Rowland. A good defender for the Bucks, but an even better scorer right there. Three ball up, off the rim, no. Miss by Kuminga. Elbow triple. Too strong by Rowland. From almost the same spot. Long pass ahead. Great look, but a miss. Man, that was one that they wanted back. Carson could not finish. Boy, up and down basketball. Yeah, offensive foul on Covenant Christian.
You don't make that mistake there, Dan. When you jump to make a pass, generally nothing good is going to happen after that.
Well, this is a very aggressive pace for both of these teams. And we get a timeout here at Breslin. Malik Ellison, a back and forth game already here in the Class C Finals. A close one between Covenant Christian and Flint Beecher.
Welcome back to the Breslin Center. Flint Beecher leads Covington Christian halfway through the first quarter, 16-12. As I mentioned before, Covington Christian has not been to the Breslin Center in the finals since 1994. But that didn't stop the 94 team from contributing to this season's run. Take a look.
They paid for our bus to come here, and what happened was that when they made their finals run, our team that won it in '73 paid for their bus. And so it's kind of a cool story and kind of a cool tradition that we're starting now. And I told our guys, hopefully we get that chance down the road to pay for another team's bus down the road. So that's pretty cool.
There's two of the players from that 94 team. In fact, they are actually two fathers of players of this team. There's Carson Muhlenberg's dad, David, there on the right, and Trent Cole's dad, Scott, there on the left, looking for their sons to continue tradition.
Yeah, and here's the bus that they paid for. Yeah, that is not, that didn't come cheap, did it?
That looks like a professional grade right there. I rode on a few of those in my day.
They travel in style, and their game so far has been pretty good. You get a sense, though, Grant, that Flint Beecher is playing at their pace. For Covenant Christian, maybe the challenge is how long can they run at the other team's tempo before they maybe settle it back into their style of play.
Well, as long as they're getting some good opportunities out of it, but at the end of the day, you're taking your bigs out of the game if you run because they're not able to keep up with that fast pace. So the advantage that Covenant Christian has is that they have some bigs that can play with their back to the basket and near the basket. So you want to get those guys involved to impact the game.
Inbound passes for Rowland. Buccaneers have gone heavy on three-point shots early. Now here's Ellison. He'll square up, and he'll drop that one. Not shy at all about taking that three ball.
That's a byproduct of that timeout coming because now the guys got some rest, got their legs back under them after all of that running. You might see a couple of more three-point shots go in for Beecher.
Ellison up to 9 points, and there's a three-point miss.
Another offensive rebound for Covenant Christian.
Zach Captain missed the first one. On the other side, they missed another three-pointer. Inside score, and a tough one for Trent Cole.
That's what I'm talking about. They have a distinct advantage if they can get in there and make themselves very available on the glass. Another rebound for Covenant Christian. Going the other way now.
Ellison denied the transition score.
I like this going inside.
Oh, good shot from about 10 feet out. And Carson Muhlenberg.
A nice payoff. Muhlenberg looks very comfortable in that position.
Already in double digits, 10 first quarter points. The bright lights and big stage do not have him rattled one bit. Terry tries to take his man off the ball. Dishes. Too strong. Loose ball picked up. Chargers ready to go here. Down just 3.
Oh, big pass.
Wow. And 1. For Covenant Christian. All business early.
An excellent pass. Gets the hoop and the arm. Take a look at what he's looking at. Finds an open man underneath the basket. As I mentioned, you control tempo if you have the opportunity to run when you want to. And that's what Covenant Christian is doing right now.
Yeah, Kuiper setting the tone for team chemistry for this Charger team. He is a complete player, but very unselfish. On the other end, Jalen Terry missed. Rebound taken by Zach Captain. On the other end, wow, you got this game plan that Tyler Schimmel put into place said, you know what? We are going to come full throttle in the first quarter on this Flint Beecher team. The benefits of playing multiple sports from the youth level through high school are being proven even by those who have made it to the next level. To learn more about multi-sport participation, visit the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website.
It's still early in this game, and we've seen some guys miss free throws. That's a pure byproduct of the up and down running. Guys are a little bit gassed early in this game.
Bull gets the other end. We're tied at 19. Ellison. Ooh, and a travel by Jalen Terry.
You can see right away that Covenant Christian here in the final game is not a mistake. These guys play with a lot of tenacity on defense. And if the Bucks find themselves on the losing end of this game, Dan, it'll be because the rebounding took a complete advantage in the favor of Covenant Christian.
Ball rotation. Open 3. Off the rim. And picked up again by the Chargers. They have come out strong early in this first quarter. They were down 8-2, but they've turned it on since then. Ball tapped out of bounds. Corey Thomas goes after it. And Ernest Sanders subbing in for Flint Beecher. And Jalen Terry will take a breather. Yeah, there's going to be a pretty steady rotation of players if this tempo keeps up.
I would also look, or rather like, the fact that Covenant Christian is really limiting the Bucks to one shot and done. They don't make the first shot. They don't get a second shot opportunity.
Square up, three-pointer taken by Benji. Count it for the Chargers, and they've got their first lead. Ellison. Oh, at the buzzer. What an answer by Malik Ellison. How about that for a finish?
He knew all the way that he was taking this shot. There was no pass that was going to be attempted. He had his eyes focused on the basket, knocks it down.
Somebody's been watching some Steph Curry highlights, and we got a very, very exciting first quarter of basketball here. The Class C Finals tied at 22 between Covenant Christian and Flint Beecher.
Giving some great direction right there. Trying to pep his guys up and wants them to play more in transition, run the ball. Here's the first play of the game. Malik Ellison, a 38% three-point shooter. Starts along the baseline, but what happens is he's going to make his way along the sideline area. You got to be leery of those shooters along the baseline. You know that there's going to be a screen set for them. He gets wide open and knocks down the corner shot. This is right out of a timeout. Covenant Christian elects to play a zone. Gets the ball to the center of that zone. Anytime you can get the ball to the center of the zone, it breaks it down, back outside, creates a wide open shot. Perfectly executed by the Buccaneers.
Well, there's going to be no easy ride to a three-peat for Flint Beecher, at least not if the first quarter is any indication of that. We're going to have a game in the 80s. And this guy's off to a great start, 12 points. Yeah, both teams are doing very well. So Covenant Christian is not going to anoint a championship to Flint Beecher by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, just like I said, they're not here by accident. You can tell the way that this team is playing, Covenant Christian, that they have earned the right to be here, and they are not going to just fork over this opportunity. They're going to give everything they have, and they have so far.
Carson Muhlenberg also in double digits with 12 points for the Chargers. A lot of his points have come close to the basket. Ellison had an open look, gave it up, and the miss by Idris Harnett for Flint Beecher.
A one and done. Secure the possession by rebounding.
Jumper missed there by Benji Kuiper. Ellison, great crossover, can't finish. Chargers get out with numbers. Square up, open triple, missed by Trent Cole. Ball mishandled. Heads up play by the Chargers. Well, I don't know which team wants to run more, the Chargers or the Bucks. They're both going hardcore. Oh, a big pile up underneath. Ball out of bounds. The Chargers will keep it.
Scrappy on both ends of the floor. Both teams are really giving it everything that they have, and that's what you should expect in a championship game.
When we talked with Tyler Schimmel, the head coach for Grand Rapids Covenant Christian yesterday, it didn't sound like he was all in on playing an up-tempo game against Flint Beecher, but through one quarter and change, they're all in.
Yeah, I think he may have been playing possum with you, man, because it looks like this Covenant Christian team is certainly prepared to play up-tempo. Obviously, as the game gets a little bit later into it, we'll find out how prepared they were. Those legs are still standing strong.
That's the test. Off-balance floater, too strong. Missed by Muhlenberg. Lowen pulls it out and resets for Flint Beecher. And that one rolls off the rim. Another rebound taken by the Chargers. They've been all over the glass. I got two!
There was a 44-point score in that first quarter. And we are really done. Oh, not really done, but 2 minutes into the second, no points have been scored.
Hard pass inside, off the deck. Take it, now a little floater in the lane. And a make by Nathan Binderhout.
This may be the break that both teams have taken here. As we said, 2 minutes into the ballgame, only 2 points have been, or 2 points into the second quarter, only 2 points. Let me back up. 2 minutes into the second quarter, only 2 points have been scored. But again, that could be the byproduct of all the running and transition. This team, both teams could possibly be tired. A little bit windy.
If you want to hear what the coaches and players are saying after this game, log on to MHSAA.tv for live coverage of the post-game press conference. You can also watch all of this weekend's games on demand at MHSAA.tv.
The first team that's able to put together a 10-2 run, 8-2 run, obviously will create some separation, but I think that's where you're going to see a comfort level. You might see the tempo of the game slow down. Each team is trying to get themselves into a run situation where they can get out in front of the other.
Yeah, the Bucks came out hard with an 8-2 lead, but Chargers got right back into it. You can see that the shooting numbers kind of balance out. Here's a three-point make. Tyler.
Steal. And a finish.
And a score. Wow.
Heads up play defensively by Covenant Christian.
Well, maybe it's time for their run.
A three-pointer and a steal with the two-pointer. 5-point swing right there.
So every team making every possession so important here in Breslin this weekend. There's a hard move inside and a good block. Wow. An impressive block in the lane. Levant Blake going strong, but wow.
Yeah, Blake a little robotic in that post move. Gave the defense an opportunity to put a hand on top of that
contact, hand on ball, but Blake will roll the first one home. Blake only a 43% free throw shooter.
He's primarily their big presence on defense.
Torrin Thomas enters. As Jalen Terry will take a seat. Missed the second one, and the Chargers chase down the loose ball.
Full-court pressure here by the Buccaneers.
And saved in bounds. Tyler swing pass, boy, that was hot. Now they go inside out, inside drive, and a score.
Excellent ball movement.
Muhlenberg again, now he's up to 14 points.
Nice give and go.
Well, if anybody thought that Grand Rapids Covenant Christian might fear this Flint Beecher team, that's all been erased.
Good ball movement. Watch the give and go. Give it to the post. Nice cut. Didn't stand and watch. Move without the ball. You might get your prize at the end of it.
The entire Flint Beecher basketball community is out here in full force, and Covenant Christian is all fired up. Of course, second quarter when we come back to Breslin.
Covenant Christian leads Flint Beecher 31-24, just 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Back in 2002, Covenant Christian had a team with the same record as this year's, 15-5, but they chose not to participate in the tournament due to a conflict with Prayer Day. Being a Christian school, they said they were going to sit out and not participate because of Prayer Day. Several of those players from that 2012 team are here today. One in particular, Alex Dykstra, actually sent an email to Coach Schimmel before the game saying, "Coach, get this win for us. We wish we could have played in that year. We wish we could have played in that tournament. We couldn't, but this team can. Get this win for us."
Nice job inside. Nice job there, Kristen. Carson Muhlenberg, this is a guy that's been getting it done all season long for this ball club. Leading rebounder on the team. Shoots 51% from the field. It's no mistake that he has had the kind of first 2 quarters that he's had here in the final game. He's their leader.
Free throw missed by Cole Ellison in traffic. Through the contact. He's only 5'7", 150 pounds, but there is absolutely no fear in his game. He'll play as physical as anybody out there. And of course, you would expect him to be the leading scorer on this team. You'd be right, averaging almost 24 points a game, and he's an 87% free throw shooter. Couldn't get that one to go. And the Chargers up 6 points as we come up on the midway point of our second quarter of the Class C Finals. Off balance miss.
And that time the defense of the Buccaneers worked. They got the Covenant Christian team to speed up their offense and got them into a bad shot.
Biederman didn't have great body control. Ellison dropped a long 3 ball earlier from way out. That one didn't go. In the paint, good look there. Cole got inside, couldn't finish it.
Had a very good size advantage over Terry.
Easy putback, nobody inside to get that back up and in. Torrin Thomas gets that score. You see the Chargers all over the glass, but not that time.
One of the very few offensive rebounds by the Flint Beecher club.
Tyler had a free throw line jumper, kicked it out. And Benji Piper's going to reset.
Real deliberate with the offense on this possession.
Off balance, But with the offhand, couldn't make it. Chargers have had a couple of good looks in the paint, but haven't converted. And the Bucks are quietly cutting into their lead. short jumper.
Avoided the charge on that drive. Soft touch around the basket.
Bull on the make there. Here's Ellison driving and an offensive foul. Called for the charge.
Dominic Christian goes double team. Lake keeps his wits about him and makes a nice pass for the easy deuce underneath. Right after that, under control drive, avoids the charge, and softly knocks down two.
Well, this game's been very even for the most part. An 8-2 early lead for Flint Beecher. And they break the press there. There's a three-point up and a three-point miss by Tyler Kaminga. And a foul on the other end here. And the tempo not as fast as it was in the first quarter, but it was 22 all at the end of one. Ellison in the corner.
Buccaneers exercising a little patience on the offensive end.
Still working hard drive by Rowland. Couldn't finish, but he's got free throws coming. Sign up today for Fox Sports Detroit's I Ran the D 5K Run Walk. That's coming on Sunday, April 23rd at Comerica Park. Runners will start at the Big Tiger and finish on the field. We're very close to selling out. No sign-ups on race day, so by all means, register now at foxsportsdetroit.com. And what a race this has been in our Class C finals.
It almost seems like the Beecher team coming into this game, we knew that they would run. They would just keep coming at you with waves of offense. But it appears they've slowed their offense down. That plays completely into the hands of Dominic Christian.
Flint Beecher using their press. An easy pick. They've got numbers 2-on-1 and the score by Jordan Rowland.
The press paying off.
You're wondering when the Bucks would use that press. Well, they're using it effectively right now. And a miss.
And sometimes the press is only to speed up the opponent. And right now, it's exactly what it's doing. Speeding up that Covenant Christian team. And they're taking some ill-advised shots.
The Chargers wanted to travel instead. They're going to get called for a foul as we look at that steal.
Throws that one right to the hands of Flint Beecher. It's almost like he thought he was on his team. And that's great defense when you can get your defense to convert on offense.
So Torrin Thomas comes out for Flint Beecher. And Ellison shooting free throws with both teams in the bonus. Ellison rolls it home. And now he's got 14 points.
Coach Williams just called out the press. One more time. They can only get into it if it's a made basket. So they're setting up the press one more time. And there's the full court pressure.
So they break it across. Piper on the drive and the dish. Or the travel. You know, sometimes that press play pays off in different ways. You don't always have to necessarily create a turnover, but sometimes, Grant, it's just enough to get the offense a little bit unsettled, and you've seen some careless mistakes by the Covenant Christian Chargers in the last few possessions.
It's disrupted their offensive rhythm, quite frankly. And anytime you do that, you're going to see something happen. And that's turnovers are a byproduct of that pressure.
The Bucks couldn't save it out of bounds. Well, Malik Ellison's playing hard, but he hasn't had much of a break. And now the Chargers are in full throttle break the press mode until
say at the halftime break about unforced turnovers by his ball club.
Hard drive down low. And a foul. So the tempo has slowed down. And it looks like Blake is going back to the free throw line. Blake is the big body, 6'7", 190 pounds. Left that first one short. We mentioned he's not a good free throw shooter. Best rebounder on the team, though, averaging almost 9 rebounds per game. But they're going to need some free throws from him. And he comes up empty on both shots. See if the Chargers hold for the last shot here, trailing by 2.
There's been no big lead on either side. And at the pace of the game, even a 7-8 point lead is not safe. 5-second call. The defense is being pretty effective right now for the Flint Beecher team.
Well, Tyler Schimmel doesn't understand that one bit. So Flint Beecher's got a chance with 15 seconds left to get one more basket maybe and give them a little bit of cushion. Ellison walks it up, and now we're inside 5. They're going to have to get something, and a mishandle off him. This may not hurt too much. I'm not sure if the Chargers can get a good look here with only 3.4 seconds left. Brent will have to give one off, and it's too strong. And Flint Beecher will go to the halftime locker room with a 35-33 lead. Jalen Terry is our Menards big money moment player of the first half. He was exceptional for Flint Beecher's Bucks.
He has had a special first half, knocking down shots. A young guy, but not afraid of the big moment. I said this at the very beginning. It's not how much with Jalen Terry, it's when he impacts the game. And certainly he has done that in the first half. Looking for more from him when we come up in the second.
Let's bring in Kristen Keith right now, standing by with Bucks head coach Mike Williams.
Coach Williams, your team got off to a fast start, but Covenant Christian has pulled within 2 at the half. What are you going to say to your guys at half?
We got to get back on defense, and we got to rebound the basketball and be patient on offense. It's real simple.
Malik has 15 points. Can he be stopped?
No, I don't think so. He just got to be patient. Sometimes he's rushing it. We just got to keep playing, play above whatever we don't agree with on the calls, and just keep playing hard.
What is it going to take to expand on this 2-point run that you have right now?
We got to get stops. We got to get stops, and we got to rebound.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Say there's Malik Ellison leading the game with 16 points right now. It's been a back-and-forth battle all game long, but when we return, Grant and Dan will break down first half highlights.
35-33, Flint Beecher leading by just 2. Dan Gutowski and Grant Long. And Grant, the first half, we thought we'd see a lot of Flint Beecher.
Right.
We saw a lot of the Bucks, but we got a lot of the Chargers and a lot of Covenant Christian sharing the basketball as we pick up our highlights.
Yeah, their movement off the ball has been very good, but I think their patience against that pressure of the Flint Beecher team has really allowed them to be involved in this game. They have not rushed. Later in that second quarter they did, but for the most part they've been able to handle the press and make some good decisions on the back end of it, and that's what's been able to keep them in this ball game. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, Dan, and I don't think that press is going to bother them as much as it did earlier in the second quarter. If they can keep making shots on the other end of it, keep rebounding the basketball, this is going to be one of those games that could possibly come down to a final hero shot.
Ellison's been great in the halftime stats. We'll check those out in a moment. Here's Jalen Terry, a guy who's going to do a lot of great things in the future. He's doing a lot of great things right now.
The advantage that he's going to have as he moves forward is that he has played in big games as as a young person. That experience will be vital as he continues to move through the high school ranks.
Halftime stats brought to you by Lawrence Technological University. What numbers jump out at you here?
Well, first of all, that 43% shooting from the Buccaneers. Surprising that the Chargers are only shooting 37% because they've been able to get some real good looks at the basket. They've missed a few bunnies. But the rebounding, 26-17, the Chargers have a distinct advantage there. They've got to keep pounding the glass. You control the glass, you control the game.